The hot yoga, founded by Bikram Choudhury, a man who grew up in the slums of India, came to the US to spread his yoga seed. At first, I had a love-hate relationship with this yoga. I loved the end of class. I hated the beginning and the middle. They crank the heat up to 210. You'd sweat like a pig, and you can fry an egg on your forehead. And some of the instructors, they're very militant. They were like drill sergeants on crack. Lock your knee, lock your fucking knee. Stop crying, it's supposed to hurt. Take your left foot in your right hand and rub it around your neck. Tighter. Take your big toe, touch your third eye and ram it up your butt. Harder. Do the downward dog, the upside down camel, and the scaredy cat. I'm doing the deer in the headlight. Because this is tough. It's tough. And then I look around. And I get it. People are drinking smart water. I have dumb water. I have Kirkland from Costco. Didn't even get a GED. So later that day, I bought a bottle of smart water, $3.95. And my half monkey started looking like a full banana. I feel better. So it was actually, I struggled with it for a couple of years. I quit every other week. I hurt myself. I was the worst one in the room, hands down. That's where my hands usually were, down there. But I was determined to understand the psychology of this yoga, so I went to meet its leader, Bikram the Great. He had a seminar in San Diego one year, $200 for 8 hours with the master. So I signed up, along with 400 other people. Okay, do the math. 80,000 bucks of buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of sweat. But for me, it was worth every cent, because these shrink eyes got to see the yogi guru in his ego costume, which was very skimpy. It consisted of almost nothing. It was a black Speedo loincloth that barely covered his squirrel and 2 nuts. I kid you nuts. So when Bikram wasn't sitting on his throne with a Diet Coke in one hand and a microphone in the other hand, droning on and on how lazy and fat we are and how brilliant he is, he would come up on a platform and invite newcomers like me to get up there, do a pose, and shame ourselves. Which I did, voluntarily. Which tells you a lot about me. So I'm doing the tree pose. And before he has time to cut my tree down, tell me it's rotten, it's never going to grow any fruit, he comes over and with his free hand, he lifts up my t-shirt, baring my Buddha belly to all 400 people. At the time, I had a Buddha belly. And then he looks at me and he says, "This is why your tree is not hard and firm. Your belly looks like jelly." Ha, 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 Mr. Choudhury. My belly looks like jelly. Very funny. Your testicles look like raisins. And once I got over my juvenile reaction, then I understood the psychology. You have to be out of your mind to listen to your body and find the way to your heart. So in 2009, without reason or rhyme, I began a journey out of time, doing Bikram yoga every day, not knowing where it would end or land and what I would find. And what happened was I did at least one 90-minute hot yoga every day consecutively for 555 days in a row. I didn't drink the Kool-Aid, I was the Kool-Aid. No, actually I was the coconut water. People ask me, why 555? Well, 666 didn't sound good. That sounded like anti-Bikram.